Hey there, welcome to Big Blue Fantasy, and for today's episode, I am not happy to talk about this, but we gotta talk about, we're going to be discussing all the injuries that happened in week 2 in fantasy football. A lot of stars got hurt, and just now, while recording on Monday Night Football, we all saw the injury to Nick Chubb. That looked very bad. It looked like his knee went the opposite direction when he got tackled. It looks like a knee dislocation. I think he had this type of injury when he was in college and he hurt his PCL, LCL, MCL. It was a very gruesome injury. His season is definitely done. It really sucks. So without further ado, make sure you like and subscribe. We're going to get it started. Injuries suck. Nobody likes injury, especially when it comes to fantasy football and just fans in general. Injuries suck. They're unpredictable, especially gruesome injuries like this. We wish all the health and prayers for Nick Chubb. I hope he recovers fast. I hope he recovers soon. He gets healthy and comes back stronger. This season is done for him. It sucks, but I think this is the most gruesome and the most serious injury for week 2. So if you're looking for any fantasy advice, Jerome Ford would be it, unless they sign Kareem Hunt. But aside from fantasy, really truly sucks. One of the best running backs, one of the best players in the league. He has been healthy. Yeah, truly sucks. And then let's move on to number 2. And I'm not trying to go off the worst injury to the best. I'm just going off to what has happened. I think Joe Burrow getting hurt or re-aggravating his calf injury is a big deal. This dude just missed all of camp because he messed up his calf in the preseason, in the training camp, and he missed for a while. I think 4 weeks he was out, and now he came back and he re-aggravated his calf. That means he's most probably going to be out again. There's no way he's going to be successful behind that O-line. That O-line is already hurt. It is beat up. Chase is not doing anything, and it looks like Bengals are going to regress a lot this season. The writing's on the wall. I don't like how it looks. It is what it is, but Joe Burrow, be careful. I think he might be out for a while. I could be wrong, but check your news. For now, I'm just reporting. Saquon Barkley. We all saw his injury. I saw it. I held my breath. It looked bad. But then also, I remember he has had this type of injury before, especially when it comes to high ankle, and he came back in 3 weeks. I hope he doesn't rush it. They're saying it's a low ankle sprain, and it's anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks. I think 3 weeks is the realistic window. He's not going to play this Thursday against the Niners. He's not going to play against Seahawks on the 2nd, and I doubt he's going to play against the Bills. So Saquon is going to be out. I don't know what the Giants are going to do. Are they going to go with Breida? I'm not sure, so I can't help you out with that. The next person on the list would be David Montgomery. David Montgomery, it looked like an ankle, especially when he was tackled. He got wrapped around, but they're saying quad, and he already ruled himself out for multiple weeks. So how long it's gonna be, I am not sure. So I am just assuming, unless they put him on IR, everybody just assume they're out for at least 3 weeks, especially when it's related to ankle or knee. They tend to take longer time to heal. I'm no expert, but I'm just going through all the knowledge and everything I read. I just translated back to everybody here. Again, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm going to be dropping all the content, talking about fantasy football, talking about my New York Giants, but this is just about injury. Then next up would be Jahmyr Gibbs, and I've heard that he messed up his ankle. I didn't see the play, so be cautious and see exactly what the reports are. After this, it would be Anthony Richardson. He was evaluated and ruled right away that he had a concussion. He reported himself, which is huge. We don't know what kind of concussion protocol he's going to go through. They're trying to be safe, especially the way AR plays this type of football. He is prone to get injured like that, especially mobile running backs, quarterbacks. I call them running back, but he is. So I am not sure how AR is going to be Anthony Richardson, so tread carefully. Then it would be Jaylen Waddle. I know he's in the concussion protocol. I think you should take his case more seriously than AR because he got placed in it later, and I'm not sure the severity. So again, look for the news. We have Amon-Ra, Sun God. He has a turf toe, same as Scary Terry. How is going to affect him? I think it's going to slow him down in some situation, his speeds and cuts, because turf toe is going to be a very painful thing to play with. He might miss a week or two. I'm not sure how Lions are going to adjust, especially losing. I think they're losing 3 key weapons. I don't know Gibbs situation, but Amon is still going to play, but temper expectation. Let's move on to Zay Jones. I think he hurt his PCL. Not more on that right now, but doesn't sound good. Maybe he's out for multiple weeks. We heard about Odell Beckham. He left the game, ankle injury. It doesn't sound serious. It doesn't sound like something to be concerned about, but he's also heading into age 31. He has had a lot of leg injuries and he hasn't gone off to the hottest start, but he's gonna be fine. So you know what, keep that dude. And I think last but not least, we're gonna talk about Brandon Aiyuk. I was gonna talk about Garrett Wilson, but Garrett Wilson only had the wind knocked out of him. The entire Jets should be on the injury list. They need help. They need a better quarterback. It sucks that Aaron Rodgers is gone. Yeah, so let's talk about Brandon Aiyuk. Brandon Aiyuk, early in the game, he took a hit, and I think it's like a AC joint injury, might be a stinger, not exactly sure, but make sure you look into it. But yeah, those are the injury report as far as right now, especially when it comes to the most critical players, people that are involved in fantasy football. These are key players, somebody that can make and break your week. So temper expectation. I'll do my waivers list coming out later, but Nick Chubb, I hope you recover well. I'll see you next year. It sucks to see that type of injury. Really truly sucks, but you know what, this is football, it happens, and best of luck to everybody. And I hope that everybody else that is hurt on the list, they come back and they have a very healthy season. We do not like injuries. I do not like injuries. So comment below, what are your thoughts about this season? I feel like the season's all over the place already. You see like chaos happening, but I'm so happy football is back. Comment below, what are your thoughts? How's your fantasy football season going? Are you going to be hitting the waivers right now? A lot of things are being spun in different direction. Make sure you like and subscribe so you're always notified whenever I drop a new video. I'm Suhi. This is Big Blue Fantasy. I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.